What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're gonna be jumping into the next one on our ocean cleanup journey. We learned a little bit about Mr. Boyan Slat this morning. Let's jump into it. Let's check this out. It's Boyan Slat touring through Asia, cleaning rivers with the ocean cleanup. Hey, for those that weren't on the live stream this morning, definitely go check it out. Some awesome information in there. This is definitely going to be another fundraiser video for Team C's. Hey, anything that you see that pops up with the ocean cleanup or ocean conservancy will be a Team C's fundraiser video. We're trying to get that 30 million pounds of trash out of the ocean. For sure, it's a good start. It shows that we can do some things by getting together. So without further ado, let's jump in. Let's learn a little bit more about the ocean cleanup. Let's go.
It's been a long trip.
Got that police escort. Did you see that?
Planes, trains, automobiles, and motorcycles.
Did you mention boat?
Oh yeah, boat.
So for the past week, we've been traveling around in Southeast Asia, going from Jakarta to Malaysia and Thailand to talk to the media and meet with the local stakeholders of the Interceptor project, which includes visiting actually the two first interceptors that we now have in the world. So here on Interceptor number 1. Jakarta.
I like how hands-on Boyan is. He doesn't just like set something up and then let it kind of just sit there. You see him constantly traveling around, constantly checking on things, constantly tweaking designs, constantly making it better. Like, I've been following his stuff for kind of years and just never really knew how we were going to end up helping him out. But hey, half of the money that is raised over the next 2 months for Mr. Beast and Mark Rober's Team C's project, it's most certainly going towards Boyan and the ocean cleanup. So hopefully we'll be able to get those interceptors in those rivers that are causing the most pollution to our oceans.
That's quite satisfying.
1, 2, 3. One more. Nice. Doing that.
Thank you guys for doing this important work.
Yeah.
It's really very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Likewise. Best of luck.
Yeah.
So we see that out of the top 1,000 most polluting rivers, roughly 83 of them are in Indonesia. So of course what we hope is that in the coming years we can work together with the authorities, with businesses in Indonesia to also bring the new technologies to your country. Right?
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's cool to see it. Impressive current as well.
They're gonna use that boat tomorrow for sure, yeah.
Interceptor number 2, Klang River. So definitely the coolest thing was seeing Interceptor number 2 in operation in Malaysia in the Klang River. Just the amount of stuff flowing through that river, really impressive. And seeing the machine being able to cope with it gave me a lot of confidence in the solution, for sure. All right, let's play with this. You got wine, you got a chair.
This is signs of a bad dinner party for sure.
Hello kitty, how cute.
Where on it?
Ridiculous. That's a teddy bear.
That's
Just everything.
Carrying bag, so.
Something in it.
Well, it's all very real. I mean, this is the source of plastic flowing into the oceans, and just to see it working is incredibly satisfying. So it's important for me to be here, as understanding. One thing is reading the scientific papers, and then seeing it in real life.
Most certainly should do a hands-on visit especially if you got things all over the world. You got to make sure, honestly, no matter how much I trust people, I'm always going to make sure that I inspect what I expect. And papers won't tell you that. Seeing things on the ground, meeting people that are behind it, that are down there operating the machines, that kind of stuff. That's how you figure out whether or not something's working. Talking to the people might even bring up some ideas.
It's again something else, and it is really educational for me as well. And then also met with the Chief Minister of the state of Selangor, who reaffirmed his commitment to the project and stressed that he was very interested in scaling up. Very nice.
Okay, satu tengok kamera. Center.
We're on the river the past 2 days.
Yeah.
And
Well, you pass.
it's really, let's say, one of the most surprising things was this, the full chair.
Well, food.
Of course, lots of shoes as well. We had also a brand new tire.
Tire brand new.
Brand new, yeah. A lot of media interviews.
The interceptor aims to stop plastic pollution at the source before it reaches the ocean, and the person behind this brilliant piece of engineering is here today on the show, Boyan Slat, founder and CEO of the Ocean Cleanup. Thank you for making time for this interview.
Pleasure.
Why Malaysia?
Why were we selected as the second location?
What made you choose our Klang River?
What we saw was a really good combination of, on one hand, there being a real problem. According to our model, the Klang River is the 5th most polluting river in the world when it comes to plastic. But on the other hand, what we saw was that there was already a lot of awareness about this issue. There were local authorities that recognized the issue, and we saw that combination in Jakarta, we saw the combination here, and similarly in Vietnam and Dominican Republic, where the other two will be going to.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure, yeah,
All the best to you.
thank you.
Where are you going off to now?
Young minds making big changes.
I think you're joining me. So we're going to Bangkok.
Going to Thailand.
To fill out my occupation on the customs form.
And what is your occupation, Boyan?
Garbage man. Thailand has signed up to also join us in the scale up for interceptors. Big, lots of water hyacinths. Challenge. All right, ready?
That's the boat we want.
I mean, today was kind of fun, where we just jumped on a random boat on the Chao Phraya, cruised around a bit. This is definitely a much more challenging river than a river like the Klang. You know, you have heavy shipping, water hyacinths, much wider, 4 times as wide. You do see quite a lot of plastic on this river. It's probably not exactly in the order of Klang, but you know, up there. Then hopped onto the back of a scooter, went to the Parliament building, made it to Parliament in time. Things like that are kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're about to meet the Minister of Natural Resources and Environment.
Welcome to
Good to meet you.
Thailand. Welcome to the Parliament.
Thank you. It's cool to see how high on the agenda the topic is these days. It feels like a long trip, but it was actually just a week. But it was a good trip, I think. It's really good to see the interceptors in the real environment, to see real polluted rivers. Absolutely ridiculously low.
It must feel great to be able to stand on your invention that you finally have brought to fruition and see your dream coming true, like see it in action. It's very, very cool.
Plastic here.
No matter how many times you stepped onto one, you'd be like, we can do this.
That's really insane. But it was really good to meet with the local stakeholders. It gives me a much better picture of what's happening and makes me confident that we can actually make this scale.
Bright young individual right there. Seriously, the one to follow, people. Go follow the Ocean Cleanup. Go show them some love on their channel. It will be down inside of the description. The donation button on this video, all donations, all ad revenue made from watching the video, all of that goes right back to Team C. So I do appreciate anybody that even just takes the time to watch the video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. Check out one of my other videos up there. Subscribe right here if you want to see more content, possibly your content. Till the next one, I'm highly combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.